Now the top 4 courses of the fireplace, the brick are actually stepped out on the face and out on each end. That's called corbelling. Now what we want is we want the pilaster to fit tighter to the brick. To do that, we're going to remove the top 4 courses of brick. We're going to use a cold chisel and a masonry hammer. Hit right in the joint, and the brick should pop out. I'll go right underneath it, Bill. Pop right up. There you go. With our old mortar bed removed, it's now time to think about the new mortar bed that's going to support our new granite hearth. The mortar that we're going to use is a mortar and sand mix with a little bit of water. We want to keep it dry. What I'm doing is I'm just pushing this mix right up against the face of the brick with my steel float here, and I want it to be stiff so that it doesn't flow. We don't want it to flow. I know that our hearth is about 3/4 to an inch thick, so I want to keep this mortar right here on the face of the brick about a 3/4 of an inch lower, and I'll set it in a second as soon as I get across here. I also want to make sure that the outside edge is flush with the floor right here. All right, Bill, the mortar bed is in. It's going to take a couple of days for it to dry. Then I want you to take this adhesive right here and set the granite hearth. Use the same adhesive to set the piece of granite that's going to run up the sides also. And you get a big piece of granite that's going across the top, the header, you can set that also. It's really going to look good. Hey Bill, how'd you make out?
You tell me.
Hey, it looks good. I love the fact that you painted the inside of the firebox. How'd that go for you?
Oh, that was nasty. That high temperature paint, the odor, it was horrible.
Yeah, that stuff really stinks, but what a difference, huh?
Looks great.
Now we're ready to assemble the mantle. Now the top of the mantle will attach to these 2 pilasters with a cam system. There it goes. All right, now all we have to do is tighten the 2 cams. Okay, how's it look over there?
Looks good.
All right, now let's mark the outside. All right, now I want to mark across the top. Now we have to think about attaching the mantle to the wall. And here's the line we drew down the side of the pilaster. I want to attach a cleat to the wall, but I want to keep it in 3/4 of an inch to allow for the thickness of the pilaster. We'll screw our cleats to the wall and nail the mantle to our cleats. Now we're ready to install this. All right, bring it in right beside the cleats.
I'm in.
Okay. Get mine in. Here we go. All right, Bill, you see these 2 marks on the wall right here? Well, they represent the end of the cleat. So you're going to nail inside these 2 lines with 2 nails.
Okay.
Come out about an inch and toenail it slightly. Okay, now we're going to do down the side. Now the last thing we have to do is go around the perimeter of this opening right here with this beaded detail.
Tommy, this looks great.
It looks fantastic, doesn't it?
Oh, it looks so much better than that red ugly brick that was here.